NVIDIA just announced NemoClaw at GTC 2026, and it changes how enterprises will think about AI agents. Jensen Huang stood on stage and declared that every company in the world needs an OpenClaw strategy. He put it in the same category as Linux, HTTP, and Kubernetes, not a trend infrastructure, the kind that defines a decade. OpenClaw, created by Peter Steinberger, became the fastest-growing open-source project in history. It is, in Huang's words, the operating system for personal AI. Where traditional apps require users to navigate interfaces, OpenClaw agents take actions, managing files, executing code, calling APIs, sending emails autonomously based on a goal. But OpenClaw in its raw form is dangerous for enterprises. Early deployments showed agents leaking sensitive data, deleting files, making unauthorized API calls. The agents can do anything, which means they can do the wrong thing. NemoClaw is NVIDIA's answer. It is not a replacement for OpenClaw. It is an enterprise-grade layer built on top of it. Built in collaboration with OpenClaw's own creator, NemoClaw adds security and compliance controls that enterprises actually need. It installs in a single command and deploys two things: NVIDIA's Nematron open weight models for local inference and a new open-source runtime called OpenShell. OpenShell is the most important piece. It is a policy enforcement layer that sits between AI agents and everything they interact with: data stores, APIs, networks, other agents. Think of it as an operating system kernel for agents. Just as a kernel mediates between applications and hardware, OpenShell mediates between agents and systems. The policy engine inside OpenShell evaluates every agent action against organizational rules. Data classification policies determine what agents can read. Network egress policies control what external services agents can reach. Action scope policies prevent agents from deleting or exporting data they shouldn't touch. SaaS integration policies define what agents can do inside Salesforce, Workday, Slack, or any other connected platform. The privacy router is equally important. It classifies data in real time and routes it appropriately. Sensitive data stays local, processed by Nematron running on your own hardware. Non-sensitive data can use frontier cloud models like GPT-4 or Claude. The routing is automatic, policy-driven, and happens at every step of the agent workflow. For SaaS companies, this creates two strategic implications. First, you can now deploy agents to regulated enterprise customers. The compliance objection that blocked you before has an answer. Second, your product will become a target for agent access. You need to publish an OpenShell integration spec that defines what actions agents can take in your platform and what policies can govern them. Jensen Huang framed the shift clearly. Software as a service becomes agents as a service. Users will describe goals to agents, who execute them using your SaaS APIs. The UI layer commoditizes. The policy and integration layer becomes the moat. NemoClaw is currently in early alpha, rough edges expected, but the direction is clear and the infrastructure is being built right now. Read the full analysis at thinksmart.life/research.